Hello guys, welcome to Dedicated Core. And after doing all this basic configuration tweak settings, and there are almost 15 plus settings we already covered. Now it is time for EasyApache, the heart of WHM configuration. Here, if you do anything wrong, your system or your PHP, MySQL databases, your applications might not work properly. So in this case, we are going to cover PHP, that is EasyApache 4. In this, we can able to set which PHP versions are going to be allowed and what things we need to consider. Please make sure that this video cannot able to share entire things about EasyPHP because it is extremely critical to explain, because it is based on each and every project the configurations are changing. So to avoid this, we try to create here some basic settings so you can able to set, but to know or to set up the advanced level, so that time only one option: buy our managed VPS hosting or dedicated server. So in that, buy a cPanel from Dedicated Core, and we will do based on your project requirement. Just you have to share what things you need in your server. So based on that, we will set the EasyApache extremely correct, or you can say a better way, so your system will work super fast. Here our motto is to explain you how to set up the servers. Okay, the EasyApache is very easiest process, so let's go. So here we are trying to explain you EasyApache in the easiest way. So let's go to the bottom. Here you will find a lot of things will be there. So in this case, Nginx option will be there, and there are a lot of things will be there, but we are not going to choose this one because in this video series we also try to install a Lightspeed. So to avoid the complications, we are not going to choose this because we are here using a Lightspeed. And Lightspeed, you can able to see that Domain Racer and Dedicated Core are official partner of Lightspeed. What is Lightspeed? It helps to speed up your server almost 2x. Suppose you are running a website or dedicated server of 10 core and you install a Lightspeed license, so that time it will act like a 20 core. So that is what the benefit of Lightspeed license is. Lightspeed is nothing but a catchy plugin. You can able to go on the Google and learn from that. So in this case, what I will do, I will go and choose this one. By default, I will choose this one because currently this option has been by default selected. But in our case, let me choose this option and click on customize. After that, it will ask for the certain things. So in this case, we need to choose this option, and it will say that these settings or these options we need to disable it. Surely I wanted to disable it, so I selected this and click on next. After we come to this page, we need to enable almost 18 plus Apache modules. So in this video, I will try to add at least 5 to 10, so you can able to understand. Mod underscore author ldeb. First, second, BW limit, it is already enabled. Third, this one. Here, when we're trying to install this, it will say you need to disable these two things, but we want this for anyhow. So I'm not going to install this one. Okay. After that, I will go for CGI. So it is already installed. After that, I will click on deflect. Yes. After that, expire. Yes. After that, headers. Okay. Similarly, you can able to do other settings like PHP, then SSL, then underscore unique IDs. These are the main things we can able to set, but make sure that still I will highly recommend you to contact your technical person and check. Here almost one or two items are there. In that might be some people's need 25, some people's need 35, some people's need 45, but basically as a server provider we need at least 20 plus settings. Okay. So in this case, I covered almost like 10 plus because these are most important one. So remaining, it is totally depend on your business requirements. Let's click on next because we cannot able to explain each and everything. Reason is very simple. Each module has a different reasons. Okay, so in this case, here are the PHP versions. So for the demonstration purpose, we are setting like a PHP 8, PHP 8.1, a PHP 8, and I will also choose PHP 7.4 because most of applications runs on 7.4 nowadays as well. So let me enable this and click on that and click on next. Now it looks like we have chosen 4 PHP version. That means it need to select out of 2 not 3 items. Means these are PHP extensions. We know that when we run certain applications, so let's say we want to run a e-commerce application WordPress, so that time we need to enable PHP modules. Let's say our script has been encrypted with ioncube loader. So in this case, we need to enable all of this because this runs on 7.4 and 8.1. So let's see. I will select all the latest versions. So here all the latest versions are already selected, and it will say that it will conflict with each other. So in this case, I selected already a latest version. So PHP 7.4 is a 7.4 is a version and 8.1. So in this case, ioncube loader we have selected for the 7.4 and 8.1. For these two, it is not required because if we install this one, so it will also support this one. If you install this one, it will also support this one. So that is what. So similarly, we had a list of 32. So in this case, in this video, I will try to cover the most important one. So very first, libc client. So in this case, I need to enable this one. So this, after that, this, after that, this, after that, this. Now you knows how to do this, right? This is the second one. Now peer. So let me enable, it is already enabled by default. Third one, PHP BC match. It is already enabled. Fourth one is calendar. It is already enabled. Fifth one, CLI. It is already enabled. Sixth one, common. It is already enabled. Seventh one, CURL. It is already selected. Eighth one, deliv. It is already selected. Ninth one, exif. It is already selected. 10th one, file info. It is already selected. Similarly, we can able to do all those things. So make sure that here some conflict may happen. So we always has to do some settings in a very proper and prospective manner. Okay. And one more thing, runtime. So runtime is already enabled. So these are the some basic things by default is activated. But in our case, we can able to see that we have completed here almost 12 to 15, and recommended one is 32. So the list we will try to give in the description. But still, if you need help, you can able to contact us. We will assist you. After that, we will click on next. Okay. If you need Ruby version, so it is totally based on your business. That time you can able to choose out of 39. So basically this is all about the project. So if you don't need, no need to select. Okay, let's move to the next part. Additional packages. So do you want it to install Node.js? Do you want it to install Tomcat? This. So in this case, I don't want to install anything, since this is all about purely cPanel setup. So let's move on to the next. In the previous step, we had seen Node.js as well, but how to use, for that you need to watch a video series already created on Domain Racer as well as dedicated code. So you will know how to use Node.js on cPanel. So let me go here and go back, and just I will go here, and here it is a video series. In this video series, we have entirely completed how to use Node.js in cPanel. Okay, if you do not have a cPanel, means like a shared hosting, so that time you can able to set up your own server. But if do not have a cPanel as well, so that time just buy a server, install Ubuntu and follow these steps. So you can able to 100% use Node.js on your server. Also help you in the MongoDB installation. One more thing, please make sure that cPanel does not support MongoDB. It supports MariaDB. So if someone asks you, do you want, he want Node.js, so that time he has to use Node.js with MariaDB, not with MongoDB. For MongoDB, he need to buy a server, that is a VPS, with Ubuntu operating system, and then he can able to use this. Why we are sharing this? Because when we talk about server, it is an extremely complicated part. As an expert, we would like to share you the complexity so you understand things. And if you need help, we are available. And one more thing, while doing all those settings, please avoid the misunderstanding. So always watch video first and then perform, or you can able to go and do research, and if you are sure, then only perform, because once you fire any wrong command, it cannot be undo. Means you will lose your business. Better to have a technical person in your server management team. Let's click on provision. It will take almost 1 to 2 minutes to complete this provision. And one more thing, EasyPHP, the video series has been given, so you have to follow the steps as per the series only, because here after that EasyPHP, then only we can able to move forward for multi-PHP INI and multi-PHP manager, because without EasyPHP we cannot move further. That means first tweak setting, then EasyPHP, and then do whatever you wanted to do it. Okay, the next video is all about multi-PHP and multi-PHP manager.